bow thruster, side thruster. Okay guys, the bow thruster. In this moment, I think that you are not intimidated with any system, no? Because basically, they are pretty similar, no? The concept is the same. This is a reversible motor. I know, this is the switch, because the people say, oh, the joystick is complicated. My friend, the joystick is a switch. The power enter in the middle and one position, and one position for one side, and it's exactly like the toggle switch. It's like, can I replace this one for the toggle switch? Yes. If it's broken, you install a toggle switch and you say, hey Captain, use this one, and when you return to Miami, I will replace for the joystick, because this element is a toggle switch. Like left side, right side. Can I use this one for up and down the anchor? Yes. Yeah. Can I use this one for extend and retract the pasarela? Yes. Can I? You can use this or any toggle switch because it's the same function. Okay, but the podium of this is nice, but it's a toggle switch with one input and two outputs. That's it. Yeah. This one in one position activate the solenoid to connect with this side, and in the other position activate the other one to connect with the other side. You remember yesterday we checked this solenoid control box. That's it? That's exactly the same. It's not a, it's, you should not be intimidated if you have a bow thruster, electrical, AC or DC or hydraulic, because right now I am going to explain what is the difference with the hydraulic. It's exactly the same. The only that you replace is the electric motor for the hydraulic motor. At the end of the day, the control is exactly the same. Okay, guys. What is the most common inconvenience? What is the most common complaint about the bow thruster? Okay. Number one is, oh, it's working in one direction, but no working in the other direction. This is the most common. But the second one is, it's working, but it's too slow. And the group of batteries are new ones, and it's fast in the other direction. In this particular case, you can think that the problem is the batteries. The problem is not the batteries. In one direction it's good, no? In the other one, for some reason, it's too slow. Mechanically, this element is nothing. Look at this. This motor is here. This is the flange, and in the bottom, you have the lower unit. But the lower unit is a small lower unit. If it's fast in one direction and slow in the other one, it's not a mechanical problem. It's not a mechanical problem. Forget that. I think that it's an electric problem. Where could be the electrical issue in that situation?
In the windings?
In the winding of the motor. That's it. And how can I demonstrate to the customer that your winding, because those DC motors, they have two windings. One winding for one direction and the other winding is like a two-phase motor. No? Okay, with the megometer. That's the only way. With the megometer. And remember, if the megometer, when you try to read, is pretty close to 1000 mega ohms or higher, it's perfect. If it's 800, no good. 200, no good. Or 0 is in short. That's simple. Let me check your motor. How do you check this motor? Look, this is the current for one direction, and this is the current for the other direction. If I remove this element, I have this metal and this metal. You see? The idea is lose that cable, that nut, and keep free this and this and this. Everybody follow me?
Yeah.
And now I am going to apply extra bolts in here, this is 0 and this is infinite, the needle should be going here, no? It's 800. This is why it's working slow in this direction. Yeah, it's not good, but it's not broken.
Right.
It's
It's on its way out.
correct. It's around 800. Okay. This is why in this direction it's too slow. Let me check the other direction. Practically the same. Yeah, this bow thruster, I remember I replaced that one because practically it's moving a little in both directions, but a little, practically nothing. And the battery is too hot. I remember some years ago when I replaced this. Okay, that's complicated? Megometer, my friend, megometer. What other, give me an example of other motors that you can check with the megometer.
Oh, generator.
Anchor,
Anchor.
Oh, you talking about those kind of things.
anchor
Alternator.
motor,
Yeah, alternators.
alternators,
and
generators,
Starters.
star motors, any motor, AC or DC, both of them. Okay, can I go to the machine shop to rewind the rotor and the stator of this motor?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's better just to get new.
Yeah, in some cases is the difference with the new one is $300, $400. I prefer the new one. Simple, simple. My motor is good or not good. Yeah, this is why it's too slow and discharge the batteries, and that's the problem. No, let me put another bigger battery bank. No, my friend. The solution is not more power on the battery bank, because probably if you put more power on that motor, the motor, what happened with the temperature? Increase and discharge the batteries again. Don't try to do that. This is not the solution. The solution is replace the motor or repair the motor, rewind the motor. In general, the price is better replaced. No? For example, this one, I replaced this one a couple of months ago in a catamaran because it was too slow. Exactly the same. Too slow in one direction and too fast in the other direction. Exactly the same. Yeah. Remember, other possibility is this motor AC. Can I replace this DC motor for AC? Yes. The recommendation is this one is Vidus. Okay, I called Vidus and I said I have this serial number, actually DC motor, 12 volts. Can I have for the same lower unit, another AC motor 3-phase? And they have. Or another hydraulic motor? And they have the hydraulic motor. Everybody follow me? All right. Let me check this Bautros. Look at this, guys. We have here the control in the back. Come on. The control in the back is connected with the harness, and the harness enter here in the solenoid control box, and we have the motor. The motor receives a positive in one side from a fuse and from the positive of the battery. That's okay? And the negative from the negative bus bar. In this particular case, this is the gauge recommended according with the amount of amps for this motor. And that's it. And this is the solenoid control box that we checked yesterday. The procedure to start is here. Come on, I show.
So that one, that solenoid control box is getting power from the battery cable in the center.
Yeah, correct. This positive, this correct.
I see it.
Yeah,
It's connected.
it's connected.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this, guys. Here in the control, you have two buttons for on. You press both at the same time until the light is on. You see? And when the light is on, you are ready. Yeah? And the battery. Some cable is loose. That's okay? And you turn it off here. All right, look at this.
Why two buttons to turn it on? So if you did one button, what would it do? Just turn that side?
No, it's because it's for safety that they have two and you need to wait 10 seconds. This is for safety, to avoid that somebody turn on the bow thruster in the moment that you don't need. You know? And the installation is too simple, no? The most difficult part is install the tunnel and make the hole. Now we are going to talk about that procedure. All right? Okay, let's go. All right. Let me explain something about the electrical connection of this one, AC, DC, and the hydraulic. And after that, we are going to check in the board. Okay, we are going to do quickly in your paper with your hands the wiring diagram of the DC installation, the DC bow thruster, and after that AC, and the last one with hydraulic motor. Okay, we are going to suppose, guys, that this is the tunnel. This is the tunnel. In the tunnel, we are going to make the holes. Now I am going to explain the process. To install the lower unit. That's okay, guys? The lower unit. I'm going to explain right now the process, step by step, to install the lower unit. And on top, we are going to install the bracket. This bracket, the bracket where the motor will be supported. This bracket has the shape of the tunnel. Okay, and now here we are going to install the motor, the electric motor. No, guys, the electric motor. And the electric motor here, my friends, have I am going to put it in a different position. The solenoid control box with the three big positions, and here the motor have two positive inputs and one negative input, big ones. And of course here I have terminals for the signal of the solenoid control box. Good, guys? All right. And here we have the battery bank. Normally the last version of those equipment is 24 volts. And here I have the joystick, and the joystick normally have another small terminal for the light. And here, one direction, the other direction. Okay, guys? And we are going to install a battery switch selector here, on off. And some people install an emergency button, a push button emergency button, and that's it. This is those are the elements that you need to install a bow thruster. In this particular case, is a DC motor, 24 volts. Okay, we have a couple of batteries, for example, 12 volts, 100 amps, and 12 volts, 100 amps. You need to check in the label of the motor how much is the capacity of the motor in amps. This one is for 12 volts, 340 amps. This motor, but probably those motors are for 24 volts, This one is for 24 volts, 200 amps, less amps. You know, if you select the motor, my friends, higher voltage, the consumption in amps should be less. This one, the consumption is 200 amps in 24 volts. And this one, in 12 volts, is 340 amps. It's too much, no? And probably the cables thicker in comparison with that bow thruster. The gauge of the wire should be smaller. All right, this motor requires 24 volts, 120 amps. Excuse me, guys. In this particular case, this motor is the nomenclature says 24 volts, 120 amps. With those two batteries that I have in my boat, can I supply that current? If you connect both batteries in series, how much will be the output of the battery bank? 24 and 100, and you need 120 or higher. That battery bank is not enough. Probably I need another type of batteries. 12 volts, 120 amps. No? Okay, I need to replace the batteries for batteries 12 volts, 120 amps. And now, if I connect in series, I have 24 volts, 120. Okay, the selection of the batteries is very important. What type of batteries are recommended for this type of bow thrusters?
Deep cycle.
Deep cycle. What about cranking?
No.
With cranking works.
Well, you can, but
Yeah, you can, but it's better the deep cycle. Okay, deep cycle batteries is a good choice for this design, for this installation. Okay, number one, we are going to create here a small positive bus bar, constant positive bus bar, and we are going to connect the cross cable, guys, the cross cable here in between both batteries. What is the recommendation for the cross cable? Properly tied and cover those terminals with rubber buds. Can I suction from that series in the future 12 volts?
No.
No, never try to do that. All right, that series stay over there and bye bye. Don't touch anymore. Okay, and we are going to fit here the positive bus bar. This one is going here to another negative bus bar. Correct? And from the negative bus bar, we are going to bring the big negative cable over there. Good, guys?
mm-hmm.
And what about the on-off switch? One terminal here, and the other terminal continue here in this emergency push button. And from this one goes where? From this one goes where?
In the middle of the
In the middle of this.
the joystick.
Excuse me? This is the solenoid control box. In the middle of the solenoid control box.
That's a shut off, right? That's a shut off.
This is the shut off.
That's the emergency shut off. Okay.
Shut off. The shut off is normally closed. This is normally closed. When you press, you open. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, and you enter in the middle of the solenoid control box. And what happened here? From one of these, here. No? This one is,
Okay.
that's okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good. Now the connection is ready.
Almost.
What I need, connect the joystick. the joystick receives power in the middle from the constant positive bus bar, and I am going to send one cable green, and one cable blue, and the other two, what happened this with this? Should be to the negative bus bar. And what about this? This is for the LED indicator. You have one LED red and other green. And this is for the ground, for the LEDs. Okay guys, this is the connection for this bow thruster. Complicated? Can I connect another extra joystick on the fly bridge? This is in the pilot hand. And you connect in parallel the other joystick. Should be the same joystick. Can I install on the fly bridge a couple of push buttons?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yes. Or a toggle switch? Yes. You don't need a sophisticated joystick. No, it should be the same joystick from the manufacturer. No, my friend. No, my friend. I can improve another design. Good guys, this is DC with motor DC. Oh great, I like it. Okay, now I am going to clean the board.
Wait.
And I am going to do the wiring for AC, and after that I am going to do the wiring for hydraulic. I love it.